Hi, I'm Dom Green with Positive People Posse. I'm excited to show you what we call Positive People Posse presents TacoTalks. This is the look and listen from the minds of the businessmen, women, entrepreneurs, and those who enjoy their lives successfully. We're going to discuss their stories over my favorite food, tacos. Bottom line, if you don't like tacos, I don't trust you. I believe that tacos bring us all together. Be sure to follow us at Positive People Posse at Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Good vibes, stay positive. Man. All right.
So what was this called?
That one's the tripe, the tripe.
Okay.
The middle one's the pastor, and the other one's the carnitas.
Awesome.
Okay.
So carnitas, pastor, tripa. You guys gotta try
This
the tripa.
is, okay, so this is cow intestine.
I'm trying the tripa first, for sure.
Yes, it's really
I
good.
gotta go for this one first
Yeah.
because
Tripe? You're saying English
Wow,
is
that's-
tripe? Like that's,
that is really cow intestine, huh?
is that a real thing?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
All right, this is a first. We're gonna do a taco toast. Which one are you going with right now?
I'm going with the cow intestine.
Okay, cow intestine for me too. This is a first, so cheers to that.
All right.
It's really crunchy.
Oh, hell yeah. It's good.
This is gonna take about like 20 chews for one bite. I almost wish you didn't tell me it was cow intestine and then told me later on, but
You know, reminds me of? I've
This is
never
like-
had a taco like this.
No. It's almost like just like chips. I don't know. Meat chips. Yeah, meat chips. That's what I'm going with. Meat chips.
Meat chips.
Cow intestine tastes like meat chips. All right, so you just always had an entrepreneur mind, and
It's a sickness.
that,
It's not mine. You gotta be a crazy person. I really think that.
yeah. When do you get like defeated, and how do you keep on going in that process? I mean, it's what keeps you going. I mean, how many times have you failed?
You just gotta do, I don't know. You just gotta do it. I mean, you kinda don't have a choice, right? Like, one of the things I found is, especially when you start a company, whatever your idea is, it's not right. It's just hard to understand what people want to buy, what the real emotional alternatives are in the marketplace, and how you're going to convince somebody to overcome those to buy your product.
Tell me about your why statement. I mean, what makes you you, and like maybe your why statement for even your company.
Our why statement for our company is, we help organizations essentially figure out answers, just answers, to their burning questions that are keeping them from making money tomorrow. And we use emotional data to help figure that out. It's a unique approach. Every organization has burning questions that are keeping them from making money tomorrow.
For sure.
Period. And if you
Yeah.
don't, you're not trying.
Yeah, yeah.
The questions are burning because they've been trying to figure them out and they haven't been able to.
Okay.
So we essentially give answers to burning questions all day long.
Your life, you have the balance aspect. You know, it's your wife, your kid, and work. And how do you balance it all? I mean,
You don't.
just kind of flows, just like piles up on the plate, and you just handle one thing at a time. You don't really seem like the reactive type, though.
My own personal why statement is centered around this. The whole world is about people. People will make you happy. People will make you miserable. People will make you drop food.
That's true. Truth. A lot of truth to that.
So you have to surround yourself with good people, right? I surrounded myself with great people at my company, and I surrounded myself with an amazing wife. So my wife is my best friend. She tells me I'm an idiot, and she tells me I'm awesome, and she brings a lot of balance.
Okay.
You know, I mean, you can only do so much as one person.
So tell me about some of the negative things that have happened in your life that you've overcame and you've gotten to where you're at now, and you kind of see. I think we see this every day. There's always a challenge of some sort, but you need to kind of overcome some negative things to see a positive outcome.
The original concept of the company didn't work.
It's against everything.
Well, it just didn't.
Didn't exist.
It's just not right. We were in the right hemisphere, but figuring out how to get it to work. So it took a lot of money and time and debt to get the company to a point where you figured it out, you know what people like, you know what they're gonna buy, you know how it drives value. And that's a really painful process. I mean, that's the struggle of entrepreneurship.
It's
But-
nothing you can really forecast in a year's
I mean, just
time.
plan. It's not gonna work.
Okay.
Right, it's not gonna work right away. You gotta hustle and figure out how to pivot. That sucks.
So tell me about one of your favorite quotes. I mean, it kind of.
I have like a quote, and it's kind of embarrassing because I didn't think of it. So, somebody else, much smarter than me, thought of it, but I believe they nailed it. And it's my rule of thumb when it comes to marketing, and it's very simple. You don't have to be better, you just have to be different.
Like that.
And I've seen that to be consistently true, regardless of what kind of business you have or who you are. Don't try and be better. You'll waste your life. Just be different, and people will gravitate towards you.
I like that. So, what do you love about KC?
Other than
The
people, the sports
tacos
team.
What keeps you here? I mean,
I'm a native. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
I love this
I feel
town.
the same way.
It's here's a perspective. When in my former life, we got to see lots of like expatriates and former CEOs and leaders of companies and stuff. And you skip around when you're in that corporate world, you know. And these guys build like big, these guys and girls, they build these careers, and they're amazing. And then they kind of get to a point where they want to retire. And so many of them came back to Kansas City. And it's like, why Kansas City? Like, well, we lived in Atlanta, and New York, and Chicago, and Hawaii, and California, and, because you tour, a lot of times you get ping ponged all over the world. And they're like, well, my wife said, she's like, we're moving back to Kansas City. And the answer was, there's always the same answer every time. The people.
The people.
People are amazing.
Sure.
And since the world is about people, at least in my eyes,
Yeah.
I'm in the right place.
Yeah, I feel the same way. In the financial aspect, I know that what we have in common is Mazuma Credit Union. Like us being here right now is like kind of like a true testament to how good of an organization they are. What do you see the value in Mazuma compared to other institutions? And
So one of the things that we're very lucky, we're able to do is really get a sense of what makes someone different.
yeah,
And looking at it from the consumer's perspective, and then have data to kind of back it up. And so, do you know what we saw as the reason that Mazuma is is in existence and why they're growing? Because they are growing at a fast rate. One very simple idea that not a lot of people get right, and it's the same reason we love Kansas City.
okay, the people.
It's people.
It's the charisma that I get from their team. I personally have a mortgage with them. I have my checking, my savings. When I go into every branch, it's the same type of message. The energy behind the teller and everyone that works there, they actually believe into some type of culture. That their culture is seamlessly the same.
There is no culture in a bank like theirs that I've ever seen.
And I hear you just walk up into the offices and you act like you own it.
You hear I do that?
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Who told you that?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not a snitch.
No, they are a group of very smart, dedicated, devoted people, and they're humble, and they're very welcoming. So, yeah, I feel like most of the time when I walk up there,
This is the first time we've got him to be very biased about something.
I'm gonna catch some crap from him when I go in there. I know what's coming.
It's great. It's great. So tell me about those tacos. Did you like the tacos?
The tacos were amazing. You showed me the
recommend again?
tacos.
I
for
showed
sure.
you the tacos.
For sure. The cow intestine. It's my first time.
First time.
Cheers to that. Super
one right
good, right?
Yeah.
I get to meet new people.
Yeah.
So it's a win.
I love that. Can we eat tacos again?
We're going to eat tacos again.
I love it. I appreciate you being here. It's Positive People Posse presents Taco Talks. Thanks very much. Cheers.